What's going on, guys? William James here, and in this video I'm going to talk about the 7 criteria for an ideal business that you should be looking for when you're evaluating new opportunities. So if you're new to the channel, my name is William James. I do videos for affiliate marketers, network marketers, people who are growing home-based businesses. I specialize in free organic Facebook traffic strategies, which I teach in my free Facebook group. There's a link under this video where you can join the group. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Please subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification so you get notified when I post a new video. Okay, guys, so let's dive in. So the 7 criteria for an ideal business. Now, the reason I came up with this idea today is because I'm always jabbering on in my videos about the 7 steps, that the 7 income producing activities that you have to be doing to build your business. If you don't know those, it's contact, communicate, qualify, invite, presentation, follow up, and handle questions. Those are the 7 steps. I have lots of other videos about those, so go check that out on my channel. But today I thought, you know what? One of the issues in this industry is that there's so many businesses. There's just so many offers out there, and business opportunities. And people don't necessarily know what to look for and how to tell the ones that are going to be crappy from the ones that are going to be awesome. So I was like, what if I could come up with the 7 criteria that can go with the 7 steps so that we know what would be like the ideal business, right? And just a shameless plug, I'll be honest with you, I recently found the ideal business that ticks all of these boxes. So I'll tell you about that later on in the video. But what are these 7 things that you should be looking for, right? Well, it kind of depends on what you want out of your business and out of your life. But for me, and I think for most of you guys, the goal is to make the most amount of money with the least amount of work, right? So we want time freedom and financial freedom. That's the goal. So for me, it doesn't matter how much money I'm making if I have to work 80 hours a week to get it, because then I don't have a life. And then what's the point of having money if I have no life, right? So we're looking for something that we can do that will give us, the most amount of money for the least amount of time, and and to sort of make it the easiest for us. Right? So if that's your goal, I think these are the 7 things that you really should be looking for in a business. So when you're going out there and people are sending you opportunities, you're clicking on stuff and you're looking over these different opportunities, you need to be really smart and think about, okay, well, yeah, the person in the video is making it sound good, but does this actually tick off the boxes that I need for my business to work for me? Right? So what are these 7 things? So I have them written down here. So the 7 things that I came up with, you see them here on the screen. The first one, guys, is stable company. And this may seem obvious, but there are so many companies in this industry, so many offers, business opportunities that just, they're gone in 6 months, right? And if I'm going to spend time and money and energy building a business, I want it to be around for years to come. Right? I don't want the company to just go under or it to be illegal, God forbid. So sometimes people get all excited about an opportunity that they see, and they don't realize these Bitcoin, we'll double your Bitcoin in 24 hours, or we'll auto trade Bitcoin for you, or we'll invest this money and it's auto mining, or it's all these, basically all the crypto opportunities, they're all illegal, guys. So these things they're not going to last. So you got to be thinking first and foremost, okay, is this legal? Is it going to be shut down by the FTC? Is it going to be around? How old is the company? Can we trust the owners? Are they going to do something stupid? Are they going to change the comp plan or pull the products or refuse to pay you? Or, there's just so many stupid things, right, that cause these businesses to disappear overnight. They're going to steal all your money and run away, right? I don't know. So we got to be looking for a company that's been around for a while, that's stable, that we can trust, and it's not going to go anywhere. Okay. The second thing is, for me, it's got to have a recurring subscription-based business model, because it doesn't matter how big the commissions are. If it's only a one-off thing, you got to keep working for the next one. I know I've made $1,000 commissions on affiliate products. I've sold my own courses. I've sold software. I've sold all kinds of things. And the stuff that's, one commission, that's just a one time, even if it's a nice big commission, it's cool. But I got to get up every day and go and, try to contact more people and have more conversations and try to sell, like, that you have to keep working every day, because the second you slow down, your income dries up. So that's not really setting us up for time freedom. Yeah. So we want to be looking for something that has a recurring subscription-based income, where even if we don't work or do anything for that month, money's going to keep coming in. Which brings me to the next point, which is that there's really only a few things that people are going to be willing to pay for month after month. So number 3 is it has to have a real product that people will actually use. See, the majority of these like income opportunities, there's no like real product that anyone would buy, right? That anybody would actually use. Most of them, people are just joining to participate in the opportunity. There's no retail. Sometimes there are retail products, like with a typical network marketing company, there's retail products, but typically they're overpriced and they're not things people really want or need, right? I mean, they're things like powdered juice or supplements or whatever, where, the average person is probably just not going to see that big of a difference from using the products, and so they quit, right? That's why the attrition rate is so terrible in network marketing, is because people don't actually really want or use the products. So we want a stable business we can trust for years. We have to be selling something that people are actually going to be happy to pay for month after month after month after month and never quit, because they're actually using the product. Now, there's not that many things that people are willing to do that with, okay? Now, I'll tell you, the thing that I've used and paid for every month for the longest in my whole life is the company that I'm currently promoting, which I think ticks all of these boxes, which is called the Power Lead System. The core product, the base level membership product, is a funnel builder where you build all your pages and your funnels and you run your business, and the email autoresponder, and it has amazing tools, huge tool suite, right? And I've been paying every single month for this product for 8 years because I need it, because I run my whole business on it. So things like that like people are actually going to have to use, so they're going to keep paying for it. And during that whole 8 years, I never really promoted the Power Lead System. I was just a customer. I just used the product, you see. Now I'm starting to promote it because they have a new offer on the table, which I'll tell you about in a minute. But you got to have a real product that people are actually going to use, or else they're going to quit, okay? And with a recurring subscription-based business model, the whole name of the game becomes, well, how long can we keep these people subscribed, right? So the next thing is, if we're using a subscription model, people are paying every month. That's great. But the commissions have to be big enough to cover the ad costs if we're going to do paid traffic. Because if we want time freedom, guys, if we want to have the least amount of time invested, we need to be able to run paid advertising, or else we're going to be out on social media or whatever, reaching out to people and trying to manually prospect. And the problem with most of these businesses that have recurring income is that the commissions, like in a typical network marketing company, the commissions are pretty small. They're like $6 a person or something, right? So it would take like hundreds of people to get to the point where paid ads are actually profitable. And the average person just doesn't have like thousands and thousands of dollars to dump into paid ads to build up their subscriber base in their company up to the point where the income that they're making from those people is actually more than the cost of the ads that they have to run. Yeah. So what we want is a situation where people can come in, they can buy ads, and even if the offer converts at a fairly low percentage, like 1%, we want the commissions to be large enough so that you don't need that many people in order to cover the cost of your ads, right? So with this new opportunity that we have, this new offer from the Power Lead System, the Power Lead System recently released a new product called Lead Generation Academy, which is available only to members who already have the funnel building suite. And it basically is a weekly live training session that takes place inside a private Facebook group. Okay, and now this costs $105 per month, and it pays $90 per month commissions. So for each person that you bring in, you make $90 per month off of this, plus you make $20 per month off of their base level membership to buy the funnel builder suite, right? So you're making $110 per month per person. Okay. Now, the way that the math of this works out, it's almost impossible for paid ads not to be profitable, because let's say you run $1,000 worth of clicks from solo ads. That's going to get you about 2,000 clicks, at least with our team traffic co-ops, that's what it would cost. So you get about 2,000 clicks. Let's say you get 600 leads out of that. Of those 600 leads, they convert at around 1%, which is very low, but let's be conservative. Let's say it converts at 1%, you get 6 people, okay? So that's $660 per month. Okay, so you're going, well, we lost money. Yes, we lost money the first month, but this is monthly recurring income, which means that if they stay for an average of 3 months, all of a sudden we're significantly in profit, you see. And then what happens if we keep doing that? Well, what happens is after the first month, we're in profit, basically. And then everything that we're doing can be paid for out of the profits of the company, or that you're making out of the business. You see, so it becomes very easy to make paid ads profitable. Now, the next few things, the next 2 things, 0.5 and 0.6 here on the list, make it so that it's even, more impossible to not make money with paid ads. And this is what we're looking for. So we have exponential leverage. So I think this is really important when you're building a business, is to be looking for leverage. And what do I mean by exponential leverage? What I mean is you want to be able to make money off of other people's efforts. And some of you guys are going, oh, that's like MLM. Well, no. I'm not a big fan of MLMs, because the way MLMs work, the multi-level marketing companies, is that the commissions are split up across levels, right? So like if you're making commissions 10 levels deep or whatever, the people who are down on the bottom levels in the like pyramid scheme structure of it, they're the commissions that are being divided between those 10 levels. So everyone's getting like 50 cents on each person or whatever, right? So I'm not a big fan of that. What we have with the Lead Generation Academy from Power Lead System is exponential leverage through pass-ups. So we have a reverse 2-up compensation plan, where basically you pass up your second and your fourth sale to your sponsor, and those people have to pass up their second and fourth sale, and they have to pass up their second and fourth sale, and their second and fourth sale, and their second and fourth sale. So if you can get a little bit of team duplication happening, of people actually getting to work and referring others, there's an insane amount of income potential. Like we have our current sort of like marketing hook is that it's possible to turn just 4 customers into $184,000 per month. And the reason for that is if all you did was get 4 people, 2 for you and 2 that you passed up, and then you stopped and you just taught those people how to get 4, and those people how to get 4, and those people how to get 4, and everybody just got 4 and then did nothing else, that after 10 iterations of that, you'd be making $184,000 a month. That's the insane potential for this, comp plan with that kind of leverage. So that's what I mean by exponential leverage, right? So that we're not just worried about, will the people that I get cover the costs of the ads? Because we know that we're going to be getting all these pass-ups from other people, okay? I'm going to talk for a minute about how do we know that anybody else is going to do anything. I'm going to talk about that at the end. But, because there's no point in having pass-ups if everybody comes in and nobody can do it, right? That's how these things don't work. But there's a way to make sure that that doesn't happen. So the sixth thing on the list here is an ascension model. Now, an ascension model, I think, is also very important for being able to make ads profitable and making the most money that you possibly can. And what an ascension model is basically if you have a built-in series of upsells within the platform that you're promoting, so that people are coming in for a reasonably low price, and then within it there are upsells that go in a sort of tiered way, a little bit more expensive, a little bit more expensive, a little bit more expensive, that are commissionable. So that's what ascension model. It's like you're ascending up levels, right, of purchase. And basically what that, Russell Brunson talks about this in his famous book, .com Secrets. Basically, he's looking for what happens is that, you run ads, and the first level product ideally is what's called a self-liquidating offer, which means that alone pays for the cost of the ads. Now, we do have that in place with Power Lead System with the $110 per month that you're making. But then on the back end, there's upsells. So in the back end inside the program, these aren't required or anything, but there are other products that are available for purchase that pay $100, $400, and $1,000 commissions. And people do upgrade to those products because they know that if they don't, then they're passing commissions up to their referrer. Okay? So people, and they're great products. They're amazing. They're courses that are fantastic. Okay, so it's worth being positioned on those, because if you're going to be bringing people in and they join and you don't have that product, then the commission passes up to the next person who does have that product, right? So we have this thing that's kind of, the way that it's set up is highly motivating for people to purchase those upgrades, right? Which means that, I know even before this $90 per month offer came out, when there was just a $20 per month commission off of the base membership, and then these one-time upsells, and that was all that there was. So there was $20 per month that you would make off recurring, and then there were one-time $100, $400, and $1,000 payments. And I know the guy who's the top producer in the company. He's our team leader, this guy Alan, and I know that like the vast majority of his income over the years has come from those upsell purchases, right? It's not coming from the $20 per month. I mean, those are covering his ad costs, right? But then, say 20, 30, 40% of the people go in and they buy those upgrades, and that's like way more money, right? So that's how he's in profit, all right? Now, we wouldn't even need that because of this crazy new offer, this Lead Generation Academy, which pays the $90 per month commissions. But those additional upsells are still there, okay? So my point here, guys, is that it's almost impossible, if you are positioned and you own these products and you can get commission on them, it's almost impossible to not to lose money on ads, because if you're putting people into this thing, they're going to upgrade, and you don't have to do any other work for that. The system just upgrades them, right? I mean, they see the videos inside their back office, they get it, they upgrade, okay? So what this allows is, again, steps 4, 5, and 6 are really set up so that paid advertising can be done profitably, because most of the time it's just not profitable. It's just, people lose money on it because the business just isn't set up for that, okay? So then the question is, okay, well, I said I was going to get to this at the end. How do you make sure that the people you bring in, they don't quit and they actually get their 4 people? So, they pass their 2 people up to you. How do you do that? Well, the seventh thing that I think is really required for a good business is you have to have done for you team support structures. See, what new people don't really get is that with businesses like this, people join and they're scared. They don't know what to do. They're looking for support. They're looking for help. And if you're brand new and you can't really help them because you don't have any experience and you don't know what you're doing either, people will quit immediately. Okay, I know because I've done this. So it's very important that you have a lot of help and support structures in place. So what we have is we have a team training and resources website with all our exclusive team bonuses and training in it. We have a private Facebook group that they join where they can ask questions of everybody, and all the top earners in the company are on our team, so they're all in there. Okay. So you don't have to hold people's hands. if you're new, you can just come in, take advantage of those resources yourself, and then plug your new people in so that they don't get overwhelmed and confused and feel like there's nobody there looking out for them and quit. All right. Now, it's not just the team training site. We also offer like done for you setup and marketing services, which is the other thing, because we understand on our team that like this is all about team duplication. The more money you make, the more money we make, right? Because in addition to this whole pass up situation, those $20 per month commissions for the base level product, the company pays a 50% matching bonus on all of those. So in other words, for every $20 per month commission that you make, I make a $10 bonus override from the company. So I'm making half of what everyone else on my team is making, right? So in other words, there's a huge amount of motivation to get your people to actually make money, because the more money you make, the more money I make, right? So we have done for you funnel setups where Alan will, you don't even have to like worry about all the tech stuff, right? All the barriers are taken away. People get confused when they have to like, oh, I have to set up my funnel and my autoresponder. I don't know how to do that. Oh God, and they get confused and they quit, right? Alan will just do it all for you. You can buy traffic through our team traffic co-op. So that's just done for you if you want, if you have the money for it, right? If you have a budget. And again, almost impossible to not make money with paid traffic with this. So we set that up for you. And then the question is, well, you're getting leads onto your email list. What do you do with them? And most people, they're not great email writers. They're inconsistent, right? And they might get a bunch of people on their list, but then they never really send out any good emails to like keep the people's attention. And so nobody buys, right? Well, we fixed this problem because Alan has a service. Our team leader, he's got a service where he'll write you a custom email every single day and send it out to your contacts for you as if it's from you with your links and your picture, right? They'll never know he's involved. But what this does, guys, is it just cuts the learning curve of new people down to 0, right? So all they have to do is join, tell Alan to do everything for them. And he does charge a little bit for these things, but it's not a lot. Tell Alan to do everything for them. And then the only thing they really have to do is like some people will like ask them questions. You know, as they're getting leads and stuff, people will reach out to them and they'll have questions sometimes. And they have to answer the questions. But that's it. That's all they have to do, right? So if you get people plugged into our team resources and all these done for you services, all of a sudden they start to have success and they start to duplicate. Guys, of the top 10 people on the leaderboards for Power Lead System, 5 of them are on our team, and every single one of those 5 people is using our funnels that we do for you, and they're using Alan's email copy that he writes for them. Every single one of them. Okay, so what does that tell you? Well, it tells you that what we're doing works, right? So these are new people who have never like had success in business before. All of them. They're on the top of the leaderboard. Why? Because we plug them into done for you systems with an opportunity that's so powerful that it's almost impossible to fail. So what this does is it allows for massive team duplication. So you don't have to worry about holding your prospects' hands and trying to teach them how to do everything when you don't know how to do anything yourself, right? That's typically the problem. New people come in, they don't know how to get new people in, and if they did, they wouldn't know what to tell them to make them successful, right? So all that's handled for you. Yeah. I hope you're seeing how like these 7 features here, these 7 qualities are what makes it possible for new people who have no idea what they're doing to come in and create actual financial freedom that will be stable and last for years and years and years to come. Yeah. So again, if you have some other business that has all these 7 things, please share it with me, okay? I've only found one in 10 years. and it's this. So if you see that, and you can't think of another opportunity that has all 7 of these things in place, then I invite you to join me. There'll be a link under this video where you can check it out, learn all the details, and sign up, okay? If you disagree that these are the 7 things that make it possible, you know, for people to make huge amounts of money, even if they don't know anything and can't do anything, if you disagree, okay, let me know why in the comments. But I don't see that, you know, I don't see where I would be wrong about this, and I don't see any other opportunity that has these things, okay? Hopefully that made sense to you guys, and hopefully you now have a little bit of a framework. Even if you don't join me in this, you have a little bit of a framework to go out, and when people are sending you opportunities and like you're looking at stuff, to go, okay, well, does it have those qualities that William was talking about? Because if it doesn't, I'm gonna have to go, okay, well, how, you know, can I actually do this realistically, right? Okay, guys, go down below, click the link, take a look at it, and let me know if you have any questions. Shoot me a message on Facebook. I'd be happy to chat. Okay, guys? All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.